So, for those of you who used to drink and smoke, or who do drink and smoke like I used to, you know that you have to stop drinking, right? It's a problem. You know that it's affecting your sleep, it's affecting you throughout the day, it makes you more angry, and you're not happy with yourself. So, you maybe tried to stop drinking before, but you kept smoking, saying, well, smoking's not the same thing, and maybe you switched over to vaping, which if you really should if you're trying to quit. It's not as dangerous, right? You're not actually inhaling smoke, you're just inhaling the nicotine into water, and some people say there's some bad chemicals in there, but regardless, it's a lot healthier than cigarettes. So if you try to quit the drinking, but then you don't quit the smoking, you're gonna go back into drinking, very likely like I did. I was able to quit drinking for several months, but I kept vaping, and eventually, over time, you're gonna start finding an excuse to drink again. You'll say, well, I've been sober for so long, I could drink a little bit, whatever, it's gonna be fine. But it's not. You're eventually gonna go back in, and that's why it's important to just stop all the vices. Also, I had additional habits that I would incorporate into the vaping as well. So even though I like to vape and drink at the same time, if I stopped drinking, I would continue vaping. And then with vaping, I had additional bad habits, right? So I might want to go take long breaks from work or from just my daily life. And those long breaks added up throughout the day into maybe an hour or 2 hours of time. You take 15 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and it's just becoming a waste of time that you could be putting towards doing something productive, like creating a YouTube channel or working out. In my case, I was able to put that time eventually into just working out and put myself completely committing myself into going to the gym, lifting, and running. So I highly recommend that you quit the drinking and you quit all your other vices, because no matter what it is that you do, it's those additional vices are going to be taking time away from you. And sure, if you stop them altogether, for example, another vice that I've had is social media, especially just watching long YouTube videos for hours at a time throughout the day. That was very obvious what the negative effects were, right? I only have so many hours in the day to work out, to eat, sleep, and be productive. And if I spend 2 or 3 hours of those just watching YouTube videos, I mean, that's a huge time suck, and it happens to a lot of people. So by quitting that vice as well, that's been really difficult, but if you're able to quit the vices of wasting your time, in my case, watching YouTube videos, or watching, or smoking and drinking, getting rid of those gave me so much free time. And of course, for the first few weeks or even first few months, you might be really bored and you say, what am I doing? Like, how am I gonna spend this time? Well, find something else to replace that time and get addicted to that. Don't be addicted to the drinking, don't be addicted to the cigarettes. Be addicted to something that's gonna help you out. In my case, I'm addicted now to working out, and I'm trying to turn my addictions also into making more money. That's fairly easy. I could go take on a second or a third job or continue work on my business. I do have a business as well that I'm growing. So you could do that as well. So why stop the vices? It's going to free up your time. If you don't stop all of your vices, one vice might pull you back into another vice. So highly recommend stopping all your vices if you can, because all you're doing is you're hurting yourself. So stop it.